As you probably notice, in our community, unfortunately, we kind of have two camps, right? Tesla camp and non-Tesla camp. And a lot of times they don't really get along. That's why doing this show, it's kind of tough because I am actually for all electric cars and I criticize, but also encourage both sides. And that's what this challenge is about. But I think we all forget that there's actually the common enemy that, if you will, that we have, and that's everybody who still resists to the notion of electrifying transportation. Unfortunately, some of those people are part of this industry still, and Toyota is probably leading the pack. Recently at the LA Auto Show, there are some statements made by their executive. I think he's a GM of Toyota North America. That kind of blew my mind. So let me tell you what they are, and let's talk about it coming up next. Taking over the world, electrifying the world, E4 Electric. Welcome to E4 Electric, your number one source of unbiased electric car news. See, I have to say unbiased. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and click on the subscribe button so you don't miss anything moving forward, including maybe you'll find out the way I sound when when I'm not losing my voice. Maybe it's better, maybe it's not. We'll see. Now, Toyota has been kind of notorious in resisting the electric car movement, right? And the really only electric cars that they really kind of have out there is the Mirai, which is a hydrogen fuel cell, the technology that's kind of proving itself that it just doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. In Toyota Prius, um, by the way, I'm very sure this picture is Photoshop. No Toyota Prius has ever parked this perfectly, right? Are you guys with me on that one? All right. So and I think it's got like 20 and 25 miles, kind of a compliance car. Though every month, when the Inside EVs tracks the electric car sales, they're kind of on the top of the list there. As you can see, number two spot kind of belongs to them. Well, they make anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 units and sell. That's how many they sell in the United States. So popular relatively, but still to me it kind of feels like a compliance car. Now, during the LA Auto Show, I guess there was an interview given to Auto Guide by their general manager of Toyota of North America, and he said quite a few things that make me think that either they think that we're stupid and they're right, or they think that we're stupid and they're wrong and they're going to lose, or they themselves are a little stupid. So I don't know which one it is. So I'm looking to you guys in the comment section to explain, but let me read these comments. So he said, if our dealers felt like there was a significant demand for electric vehicles, we would have already had fully electric and electric vehicles already on the road today. Okay, so what he essentially is saying is that they are looking to their dealer network to tell them what the demand is. But notoriously, dealers are known for the fact that the most of the money that they make is not on selling cars, it's on servicing those cars. And we also know that electric cars don't really need that much service. Those dealers will not make that much money on that, and they know it. And that's why they don't want to sell electric cars. So it's kind of weird that Toyota doesn't really acknowledge that. Again, maybe they know it and we think we're a little stupid, but it obviously is just not true, and definitely a bad way to figure out what demand is. Because I mean, look on the Model 3, right? They're on the road, they're being sold. It's just you are not making them, so you're not selling them. Now he goes on before I tell you what else he said, which is kind of gets worse. Let me remind you that this channel and the show is sponsored by Avanex, the aftermarket accessories for Tesla. There is a discount code in the description of this video that you can use to save yourselves a few bucks while you're holiday shopping for the next couple of weeks. All right, so quote number 2. He said having that technology, which you'll remember if we go back to the electric RAV4, was one of the first electric offerings in the marketplace in the US, period. Yeah. From what I remember, that was based on Tesla's technology and not yours, if I remember correctly. And secondly, the range wasn't that good. That's why people weren't buying it, and you really weren't making them or advertising them at all. So, not your car, you weren't trying to sell it, and it sucked. So how's that a good measurement? What the demand is? It's literally like McDonald's coming up to with a hamburger where instead of a patty they just spit in it and go like, well, our stores tell us that nobody wants to buy it. Well, I guess we shouldn't, we shouldn't produce any more new hamburgers. Kind of ridiculous. Um, but let's go on. He says, so the technology there and what we can offer is available, but like any good demand and supply economy, if the demand is low, do you really want to supply? First of all, technology is not there, meaning you don't have it. So that is already not true. Demand is there. Look at the sales of Model 3, look at the Tesla sales, look at all of the lines and demand for, Kona EV and Nero EV and so forth. So I don't know if he's just bluntly lying or he just doesn't know what's going on in outside of his bubble. Again, looking to forward to your comments, and here's the last one. He said, but I will say at this exact same time, there's daily investment going into the fuel cell technology, BEV technology, plug-in technology, and hybrid technology. Well, dude, if you're saying how this technology is not in demand, why are you investing into it? Are you a bad businessman, or maybe you really don't mean what you just said? God, there's just so many things that are wrong with this guy, with what he's saying. And then Jesus, you know, I really hope he just thinks that we're stupid, and at some point he realizes we're not, and then finally changes the course. And I really do hope they're investing into this technology. But boy, this just sounds so bad. I always feel like Toyota is on the same level as all oil companies. And you know what? Maybe not even that, because Shell, for example, is investing into green technology. They already bought an electric car charging network. I think a couple of them, they have their own division that's actually going to be developing that. So I feel like even Shell Oil is ahead of Toyota at this point. And in the only direction where they're going with their electric technology is what is proven to not have any future, which is hydrogen fuel cell technology. Well, this is upsetting. Again, I don't know if they're really what they're thinking, but let me know in the comment section. Definitely want to know what your opinion is. Other than that, I will see you guys next time, and remember to stay charged.